This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Sophia Yvette.
Welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast. Are you in need of a power wash company? Well, one may be closer than you think. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Andrew Bianchini with Surface Pro Power Wash. Andrew, it's great to have you on today. Now, we are excited to learn more about you and your business. So go ahead and tell our listeners just a little bit more about your company.
Yeah, Sophia, thank you so much. My company is called Surface Pro Power Wash, and we're a commercial and residential pressure washing company here in DFW. All residential customers call us to have their home washed, driveway, patio, pool area. We sanitize and brighten those spaces. For the commercial side, we wash buildings, sidewalks, parking lots, parking garages. We've got a 5-star rating on Google with over 200 reviews, 100% recommendation on Facebook, and we were just named the best exterior cleaning company in DFW at the Build Facility Management Awards.
Very cool. Now, Andrew, how did you originally get into this industry?
Less glamorous than you might think, but I basically just made a list of all the businesses that I would want to be in. I basically got on YouTube and used other online resources and just crossed stuff off as I learned more, and I landed on pressure washing. I called a couple washers in my area, and I ended up finding a guy a couple hours away, and I just asked him. He had a pretty decent sized business and was doing some of the things that I thought I might want to do with pressure washing. So I just asked if I could work for him for free for a week, if he, in exchange, agreed to teach me everything about the field and the office part of his business. I got back to Dallas on Friday with some equipment that he built, and then I was in business day one on Saturday.
Wow. Now, what made you want to stay in the industry today?
It ended up being much more fun than I thought. It was something to where customers were really, really excited about seeing the transformation at their house and business. And then, customer satisfaction at the end, coupled with the money was good. There was lots of opportunity around. So it just seemed like something to where I was on the right track, and started to build a bit of a team with some guys that are just awesome. And we've kind of just been catching more and more momentum over the past couple of years.
Wow. Now, in your business today, what is the most common misconception you typically face?
I'm not sure if there's a misconception, but I can definitely confirm that the transformation, seeing something happening sort of in real life, is oddly satisfying. Seeing all the dirt and debris come off of a driveway or a pool deck or a parking garage, and then just seeing the before and after. It's awesome. It's as good as it seems like on TikTok. It's really, really cool.
So, Andrew, we know that marketing is the heart of every business. So, who is your ideal client and how are you reaching them today?
Well, we have a strong base of residential customers. They are always just part of how we run our business. We have, residential jobs sprinkled throughout the week and the month. So, having a commitment to some of the folks in our community and keeping their spaces clean is a massive priority. The other ideal customers, if you will, on the commercial side are, property managers, folks that are managing exterior facility maintenance, shopping centers, retailers, all the big ones that you've heard of. They keep that area in the front of their business clean. So communicating with those kinds of people that handle the exterior maintenance, basically the bulk of it, those types of customers.
And how are you reaching them today?
We're pretty visible online. You could just Google pressure washing near us, or you could search us on mostly Google, I think is what people are using. But that would be the biggest thing. I mean, responding to our ads or just us doing some outreach. We're out in the community visiting different colleges or apartments and talking to property managers in person. But generally, they call us and they respond to our ads on Google.
Very cool. Now, Andrew, have you ever thought about having your own podcast for the business before?
I actually was thinking about it while I was backstage for your show, and I thought this was really, really cool and a great way to connect with the community and inform. Yeah, it's crossed my mind.
What about outside of work, Andrew? What do you like to do for fun?
Well, I've got a couple dogs. They're both poodle mixes, so anybody with poodle dogs understands that they're like little people. They're just so funny and attentive. So we like to hike and hit the park and walks. I love riding and racing motocross, uh, wake surfing at Lake Louisville, or camping when it's not 110 degrees out, that kind of stuff. Just being outside.
Now, Andrew, when it comes to your business, we've covered a lot of great information today, but what is that number one takeaway you really want our listeners to gather from learning about your company?
I think it's really important to not defer exterior maintenance. Sometimes it's just cosmetic stuff. There's a little bit of buildup on the stucco or some buildup on the brick on the outside of your home. Ignoring that can lead to costly repairs down the road. Just take care of it. Some routine exterior maintenance is always helpful. It's one of the biggest assets you'll have in your life, if not the biggest. Taking care of it, even making sure the driveway isn't growing organic growth, making it slick or discolored or unsafe. Same with the pool deck and the sidewalks. I would say keeping the space clean and upkept is important for the longevity.
Now, those maintenance services, Andrew, is that something your company covers?
When you say maintenance services, what do you mean?
Maintaining the exterior of the household.
Yeah, a common package that a lot of our customers find helpful is it's a house wash complete package, and it covers all of the vertical exterior walls of the house, and then it covers all the flat stuff like sidewalks, walkway, patio, pool deck, driveway, that kind of thing. Those would be the biggest recommended maintenance items. Another piece is putting your home on the market for sale. Don't list your house with a dirty driveway or dirty stones in the front. Just give us a call. We'll handle it very quickly and it'll look awesome.
And Andrew, what is the best number for our listeners to reach you today? And is there a good website?
Yeah, you can either fill out the form on our website, and that's surfacepropowerwash.com. Or you could call or text me directly anytime. Our number is 214-764-5913. We are always available.
Well, Andrew, I really appreciate you being on the show today. We wish you and your business the best moving forward.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpfrisco.com. That's gnpfrisco.com or call 469-221-9345.